as you can see right there on the reflection, these are just a single row. Yeah, this is old, guys. Look at that, guys. I ran into a little problem. I have a situation here. A lot brighter, guys. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we're gonna work on the OBS, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna be replacing the LED strips I have underneath the bed rail sides here. I installed those a long time ago. They're still working now, but they are a little dull and they're not as bright as I want them to be right now. So I think I found something better to replace those with. What I'm gonna do now, and I'm gonna shut the garage door down, I'm gonna turn them on, and I will show you how they look in the dark, obviously, because right now you're not gonna be able to see how bright or how dim they look. So let me get the garage door, and then we're gonna turn those turn those on, and then I'll show you what we are working with. All right, let me walk over this way, guys, and then I will turn them on. There's a switch underneath the panel here. Okay, there. So take a look. As you guys can see, yeah, they're okay. There's a couple spots. I'm not sure if the camera is picking up a couple of yellowish spots here and there. What about this side? Maybe not. All right, so let me get the light. I want to turn that light off, and then it'll get really dark in here so you can see the difference between this and what I have planned. All right, cool. It's completely dark now. Only the bed is lighting up the garage here. As you can see, it's okay. Those light strips, they've been there forever, for many years. What else? Okay, so these are, as you can see right there on the reflection, these are just a single row LEDs. Not sure, let me see. I'm gonna do my best to show you. Right there. See, they're kind of yellowish already. They used to be a lot brighter than what they are now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna show you what I have on the table here. I'm gonna be replacing those two strips with some new LED strips I found, and these are gonna be a lot brighter than what we have on there now. Let me get him out of the bag. Sorry, guys. All right, so take a look at these guys right here. These are double row. See that right there? These are double row, and these should be a lot brighter because look at that. Look at the LED. Look at the LEDs right here. There's a bunch of them here per square inch, compared to maybe 1 or 2 per square inch here. Anyway, I have my wires underneath that side right there, and I think I have the same thing on this side. All right, anyway, so that's what we're gonna be working on today, and I'm gonna move the truck forward a little bit, that way I can have enough room to bring the tailgate down, and then I can put my blanket in there, and I'll show you what they look from underneath. We're gonna tear them off, and we're gonna start working on installing the other ones. The only bad thing about these right here, guys, is that they don't have like a double-sided tape on this side. These ones, they just come by themselves. No adhesive on this side, no tape. But I bought this 3M double-sided tape, and we're gonna put that underneath here. That should take care of that part. Okay, so let's do that now. Let's get this thing going. All right, guys, I already got my blanket here on my truck's bed, and I'm gonna show you what I did many years ago. I think I used all kinds of different tapes and some kind of adhesive here to stick this on there. But as you can see, this is, look at this, it's kind of looking kind of yellowish. It's kind of bright. It's not that bad, but we can do better. See, look at all this tape and some kind of glue. I'm gonna have to clean that up, that's for sure. All right, this has to come off. It's on there. It's not, it wasn't hanging or anything. So whatever I used, the tape or the glue I used to hold this in there, worked out. So yeah, this is old, guys. I think these are maybe 5 years old or so. These are 5-year-old strips. All right, so this is the one for this side. We're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on this side over here. Let me get started on this side. See, this one's hanging down a little bit, but not that much. Okay. All right, let's see. Yeah, I used all kinds of tape to hold it in place. I have a grommet right there to run the wire from here all the way behind this channel, and then I took it all the way around this way, guys. Okay, cool. Let's see, let's take a look at this right here. Same thing. These are kind of yellowish. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do, guys. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna cut them right here. First of all, I'm gonna go underneath the truck, see if I can get some more of this wire from the outside, if it's possible. If not, I'm just gonna cut my wires. I'm gonna cut my wires right here, and then I'm gonna solder them. I'm gonna get the piece. I'm gonna cut it as long. I'm gonna measure this out. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut the piece as long as I need to. Then I'm gonna go ahead and install the tape behind that, the back side of that strip. But first, I need to clean this up. I need to know what else is back here. All right, so that's gonna be the plan. Let me start cleaning this up, and then yeah, we're gonna move on to the strip light. We're gonna cut it. We're gonna add the tape. We're gonna do all that right now. All right, guys, so let's take a look what we have down here. It looks like all kinds of tape. Let's see. Yeah, see, all kinds of tape. I need to remove all these tape from here. It's got all kinds of stuff here. So yeah, I need to get busy cleaning this up getting rid of all this tape. And then it seems like on this side over here, I got some type of double-sided tape here. I use that. And I'm assuming the other side is the same. So I need to get busy and remove all that stuff out of there before we continue. All right, so let's clean that up. Alright guys, not sure if you can see what I'm dealing with here, but these double-sided tape I used to hold on to attach the other lights, it's very, very sticky, guys. As you can see, it's not coming off. If I don't scrape it off with this spatula here, it would not come off. Let me see if I can get you in here so you can see it. Right here. It's very, very sticky. And I have all that to remove. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish removing all this tape, cleaning up the underside of this rails, and then we're gonna go to the table and we're gonna start cutting out the pieces we need for this right here. I got both of my pieces here. This is what I took off the truck. Look at this, guys. This is supposed to be white like this, and as you can see, it's super old and it's not working the way it should. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is, I have my piece right here. I'm gonna go ahead and measure these out. Both pieces are the same, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it to the same length as this one here. See, it's perfect for that. Okay, so this one here, guys, you can cut it to whatever measurement you need, as long as you cut it in between. Let me see if you can see this. Let me show you this. See those like copper little plates or copper dots there? That's where you need to cut it, because that's where you need to make the connection to keep going, or to solder on more wires. So this is my length. I'm gonna be cutting it right there. I'm gonna cut it right in the middle, right here, guys. And I should have enough to get my other wires hooked up to here, solder them on to this end over here. Cool. So this is that right there, and I don't need to do anything else on this one because I already have one lead. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do the same thing with the other piece. I'm going to cut it to length, and then I'm going to solder on the wire. Well, you know what, guys? This other end is the same thing. I'm gonna leave that alone. I was thinking about using the other end for this, and I think I'm gonna do that. I don't have to use the other end when I have these over here. So it's gonna be the same thing. Cool. So look at the difference, guys. These are the LEDs on the new one, double row, and look how close they are. They are really close compared to these right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. You guys get the point. It's gonna be a lot brighter. That's what we need. Okay, same thing on this one, guys. I'm gonna cut it right there. Perfect. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so this is the other one I need. I'm gonna throw these two away. Well, before I throw it away, I'm gonna show you the how this one looks on compared to the next one, to this one here, so you can see the difference on brightness. Let me get set up and then I will show you that. All right, guys, I'm about to show you the difference between the old and the new. Even though I can't shut the garage door down anymore because the truck is all the way to the front, but this is going to be enough to show you what the difference is, and you're going to tell the difference right away. I'm going to turn those lights off, and then I will turn these lights off. I'm going to try to make it as dark as possible so you can see the difference here, okay? So this light is off. I'm turning that light off. Okay, take a look, guys. This is the old stuff right here. Okay, as you can see, it's not bad, it's okay. Now I'm gonna plug this one in and you can see the difference. Look at that, guys. Day and night difference. Ooh, those are bright. Let me get you a little closer so you can see it. Okay. So this is a single row, many years old, faded, burnt. This is a double row, dual row, double row, and many more LEDs per square inch. Look at that, guys. I think that's gonna be a big difference. You can even see it in the reflection over there. Cool. Just wanted you guys to see the difference between old and new. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and start adding the 3M tape, the double-sided tape, on both of these. Then we're gonna go ahead and get them installed. All right, guys, I ran into a little problem. I have a situation here. This material here, this plastic here, I don't know what this is made of, but my 3M double-sided tape is not sticking to it, which is super weird. So if I do this and try to stick it on there, look, it comes off super easy. It's not sticking to it whatsoever. So I went ahead and tried this other tape, double-sided tape I have. This is super strong. I think this is a lot stronger than this. I cut me a piece of this stuff here. I put it on here and still not sticking, guys. I don't know what kind of material this is. I think this is like silicone right here, and it's not sticking. I already wiped it down with alcohol, with an alcohol wipe, and still not sticking. Look at this right here. Nothing. It's not sticking whatsoever, guys. And just so you know, this stuff right here, this stuff gets this thing is super sticky. So this thing is super sticky, and I believe this 3M stuff should be super sticky also. Yeah, look at this, guys. So this thing sticks This thing sticks, but it does not stick to this. Okay. Okay. What can I do? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Maybe I don't know. Let me think about this for a minute, and once I come up with the solution, something that's gonna stick to this and the truck, I will let you guys know right away. Okay? Let me think for a minute. I'll be right back. All right, guys, after many attempts trying to get something to stick to this plastic here, nothing worked. I tried my heat gun, my hot glue, it didn't work. E6000 didn't work. 4 different types of double-sided tape didn't work. What else? I tried scuffing it up with my wire wheel here to see if I was able to get some texture on this plastic. Still didn't work. My last option was CA glue, which surprisingly didn't work either. So nothing works, guys. After doing a little research online, I figured out that a lot of guys are having, they've had the same problem with this type of rubber. It's weird. Nothing works to it. But there is some special type of adhesive for these right here. It's supposed to be some silicone type of adhesive that I don't have, and it's Amazon sells it. And some guys, I read some reviews that some guys had to use that type of silicone adhesive to make this stick to wherever. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is waterproof right here. This is a waterproof. This is to waterproof the strip. Now on my application, it's gonna be tucked in there. There's not gonna be any water in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the jacket. I'm gonna remove the jacket. I'm gonna leave the strip by itself. I noticed that the 3M double-sided tape does stick to the actual strip. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the whole thing. I'm gonna get the jacket off of it, and I'm gonna go straight to the strip with my tape. I'm gonna stick it in there, and I think I should be fine. My application should be fine because there's no water there. Even when I wash the bed of the truck, I'm gonna be extra careful now not to get water in there and damage the strip. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do that because nothing's working. Anyway, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna just try it, see if it works, see if it's gonna stay on, and yeah, if this goes bad, if this strip shortens out and stops working because of moisture or water, I'm gonna remove it and do something different. But I really love this strip. It's super bright, guys. On my application, it's gonna work. You guys are gonna have to do something different if you guys want to use this. You guys might want to prepare yourselves if you guys want to do this. Find the correct adhesive for this right here. I'm gonna put a link to this strip in the comment section below if you guys want to get one of these, and I'm gonna search up the kind of glue that works with this, and I'm also gonna put it in the comment section below. Yeah, that's all I gotta say to you guys. I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna get it all done, and let's hope that this lasts for many years to come. Worst case scenario, I will take it off and start again and find something different. But for now, I like this strip because it's super bright. So let's go ahead and remove the jacket, apply the tape, and let's finish this. It's getting dark. By the time I'm done with both of the strips, it's gonna be super dark, so we're gonna see how bright the bed looks. Okay, so let's do it now. guys, I'm gonna add a little bit of solder to this one here. Maybe a little more. Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of solder to the strip. Okay, that should be plenty. All right. I'm gonna do one at a time. One at a time, guys. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna get the other shrink sleeve. Put it in here before I forget. Okay. Come on. There it is. Okay, just like that. Cool. Let me heat these up. I'm gonna get a little bit of my trusty Dundee Tessa tape. Okay, a little bit of the Tessa tape right here. Just to keep those two wires together. Okay, now let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna move on to the other side. Once I'm done with the other side, I'm gonna go ahead and get him installed. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys, both of the pieces are soldered in, right there and right there. They're just laying right there. Okay, cool. That's done. Next thing, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and remove the plastic off that tape, and all I gotta do is just stick them on. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna show you how it looks. You tell me if it's a lot brighter than before. I think it will be. So yeah, I'm gonna put you on the tripod. I'm gonna do all this on a time lapse. Then I will show you the end results. All right, let's do it now. right guys, I am done. Both LED strips are installed, and I tried them on just to make sure that they worked, and you're gonna be surprised how much brighter these things are, guys. It looks super nice. I'm gonna show you underneath the bed rail so you can see how I installed it and how it looks under there, so you can get an idea if you guys want to do that to your trucks. Right there, guys. Okay, that 3M tape, double-sided tape, worked really well. They are super stuck onto that bottom part of the bed now. Hopefully you can see how I installed them. And that's where the wires goes. That grommet right there, that one wire comes from the cab of the truck, and the other one goes, like I mentioned, it goes from there to here, and it's in between this part all the way around that way. Cool. All right guys, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna turn all the lights off so you can see what this thing looks like compared to what it was before. I'm gonna put a side-by-side video of before and after as soon as I'm done showing you this, and then you tell me what you think. All right, let's go ahead and kill the lights. Okay, that one's off. Let's turn this one off, and we're gonna turn that one off when I turn the LEDs on. All right. Right there, guys. You ready for this? Look at this, guys, how much brighter this thing is. It's super nice. Let me turn this light off. All right, so right now it's just the bed of the truck. It's super bright. Okay, I'm gonna put a video now of before and after. Look at the difference, guys, between before and this is after. A lot brighter, guys. Amazing. This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted more light back here. Cool. I'm gonna show you how it looks all lit up down here. Hopefully it's not that bright. All right. Well, there it is, guys. There it is. Cool. Well, guys, this is gonna be the end of this video. This was I hope this was not too long of a video for this, but we ran into problems. Unfortunately, like you saw, I had to remove the protective jacket, the waterproof jacket. It wasn't gonna work. There was no other way. I already showed you. If you guys want to do this to your trucks, you guys get prepared. Either you guys are gonna have to do what I did, remove the jacket, or like I said, you're gonna have to find a good glue, adhesive, or something like that for this type of plastic, because you saw it, nothing sticks to it. I'm gonna try it on. I'm gonna try them on for, who knows, maybe they will last for years, hopefully. And if they don't last, then I will be replacing them for something different. I really like them because they are super bright. Hopefully they will last for a lifetime. Cool. With that said, guys, thank you guys for liking the video. Thank you for watching the video. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know. What else? I'm gonna leave a link to these LEDs the LED strips in the comment section below. And if you guys want to get a set of these lights, the link is going to be right there. Until the next one, guys, keep watching because there's more content for the channel. I don't want you guys to forget I have another project, the Nova. We're gonna start working on that soon. We're gonna start reviving that thing because it's been forgotten for years. Okay, good. I'm out. See you guys later. Peace.